Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I'm really glad that you found me. Like, subscribe, after you see the video if it's something that you're interested in. First of all, I want to just thank everybody for being my subscribers. I'm up to 120 now and it's been over a year. It's just been a slow, steady climb, but I've really enjoyed being part of this community of crafting creatives, and it's been so fun watching your comments and some of you who are already crafters and getting onto your sites. So yeah, welcome everybody. Love you guys. Thank you so much for coming on over. Today's video, I'm going to be working on a junk journal that I've started, and it was about I made it a music journal. I pulled out all my music stuff, and I'll show you a little bit of what that means. I've got some project life cards that are all music, and I've got these from when I worked at a school and they were just getting thrown away, so I totally snagged those. And over the years, I've just created a few things from the internet or just on my own stuff. This is a free printable, I believe, from Tsunami Rose or somebody like that who's gives out some beautiful things every now and then. And these are all my journal cards from my journal card box that have the theme of music. So I pulled all of those out, my little tags, some little tiny pieces like this, and I'm not sure what I'm going to use yet. Little scraps, some of these little tabs, and we'll just see where I end up with some of this stuff. So that little container I pulled out. I made this not too long ago, just kind of using up scraps to create a snippet roll, a paper snippet roll, and put some words on it and some music. And the beauty of this is, even if it didn't have music in a space that I'm going to use, I can just pull from my scraps in here that I already have, and there's musics in here and other items there. Also, let's go over to this one too. I made this a while ago, and I have a video on how this one came to be. And this one does not have any music on it, and it's much more jaggedy on the top edge, but totally usable. Again, I just modify it by putting on some music scraps from my scraps, and just to whatever section that I use will be made with adapted to this music journal. And this is a little snippet stamp roll that I use music and stamps on. So yeah, I had a lot of fun doing these snippet rolls. Whenever I get stuck in a creative rut, these are really great for getting my juices flowing. And I've got one little music stamp. This is the only musical stamp that I have. This is it. So with this, I can also add music elements to things that I'm going to use that aren't music related. So basically, first let me show you this little book here. This is taken apart, and it was a Gregorian chant book, and you can see that's just it's got some cool Arabic, Hebrew, I don't even know what it is. Such really cool words, or script, I should call it. And then some really fun pictures. I wish I could read it. It is not in any, some of it isn't English. There's 1996, that I can tell. But look at that, how gorgeous. Look at that script. It's beautiful. It also came with a musical CD, but it wasn't music, it was more chanting. And so, anyway, very pretty. And I just took it apart, and let's see, I gotta find some. Where was I don't know. But anyways, I looked through it and just thought it was pretty cool. Oh, here, glory be to the Father. Oh, magnify, oh my soul, him who has come to be baptized in Jordan. So they're chant songs, and I think these will go with the CD, but the CD got lost or something. Yeah. Chants sung, with my hands hast thou touched the holy epiphany of our Lord God and Savior Jesus Christ from the sung service of Epiphany, text of the hymns. So pretty cool. Took it apart, going to use it in here as well in some spots. I might make some journal cards out of some of these gorgeous pictures. I mean, look at that. Isn't that pretty too? So, but that's what they've got. And the signatures, I've only got 2 signatures, and so far I'm making them pretty much identical. So you can see that I have a corner tuck here, and for the pages that that are full of script or font or music, I have some cover on them so that they will be usable to write on as a journal. And there's a little flip doodad. And this vellum is kind of wimpy, and you can't really write on vellum. I guess you could if you have the right kind of pen, but it's just dark. So I made it so that the vellum pieces would have tuck spots, belly bands, type of things like that. And I reinforced it with some tape because they're pretty fragile, honestly. And I have a whole notebook of this paper, which is pretty cool. And plain paper that I just lined with a cardboard thing. I'll do something else on this plainness right here. Here's another one of the vellum sheets with a belly band, and I put that paper on here. So now this one, I will do something to that effect, or maybe some pockets that I can put tags in. So that's kind of where I'm going with this. And there's a big pocket right here that I'll probably add a journal card to. That one's kind of big though. Again, another space where I will probably cover up, maybe with a napkin too. I could do that. That's an option. So all of these pages from music books of one sort or another, a hymnal, another blank page. Put in a doily just for kicks and giggles, and I'll probably have to trim off this top here just because it'll get in the way. So that's kind of where I'm going with this. So today's video, here's the other side, I put a side tuck, the vellum page. Today's video, I'm going to just work a little bit more on these signatures, just to make them all the pages either have something to write on or something that will be put on it to write on. And then I'm going to probably have to make some sort of a board, a writing board, because there will be texture in here from all of the things that are tucked in and sticking out and all that lovely things. But I haven't had any sewing. I do have my machine out right now, but don't know if I'm going to do a lot of sewing on it. So I'm going to get started, and we'll just see where it all takes us. I might just start chit-chatting too. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? See, I don't like that side, so I could cover it up with this, couldn't I? And make a nice little card out of that. So where's the other ones here? I've got some big ones in here. These aren't, yeah, this was a Tuesday morning little treasure find. So you know how that can go. Bravo, lovely. One thing about these cards too, all the lines are going horizontal. None of them are going vertical. And that would be oh, I lie. I do not tell truth. There's this. I'm happy about that. Could I put this on the back of that? I could. La-di-da. Okay. But then, am I using... do I want to do that? Because this is a two-sided card. Why don't I just save that? Maybe put something like this up on the top. Do I have another little border like that? It's a little bigger. Ooh, that one's bigger. Will that fit better? Shall I add that? I think I shall. Okay. I had a little ruler, and I don't know what happened to it. These big ones, you know, you get them out and they stab you in the belly when you're trying to pull this if you don't have a good angle, you know? I don't know if I got this straight. Oh, that's pretty crooked, isn't it? Well, better get this out. I have all my tools. I think I probably use this one the most, because it just helps me line things up really good and straight. What's that? That's still crooked, isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it? Well, what do you think? That'll still work. Let me just zhuzh it up with some. Put that in my. I've got this really long. It's like a knife holder for a kitchen drawer. Ooh, let's use some of this to. Use some of that. Yeah. That's better. Is that thick there? It'll mostly work. So I hope everybody's doing well today. Where I live, we've been having some smoke because of fires. And yeah, I do live in Wyoming, and so we're having some fun with that, dealing with some of that stuff right now. Seemingly like the rest of the country. So not fun. Boy, I tell ya. We visited Oregon. We got out of there right before the fire started, and we come back here, and maybe we brought it with us. Okay, so that can be a journal card out of this. It won't fit there, but it would fit nicely right there. Isn't that pretty? Well, those lines really do number on the camera. Yeah, so that works for me. I like that. And that could be something, well, put something on the top of that. I don't know. But this is also a pocket that I can do something with. Let's see. I've got these lovely journal cards that I made a long time ago with little birds on them. That fits nicely. What should I do inside of here? What can I do in here? Could stamp some pretty, let's see, what colors am I looking at here? Could go with maybe some of this worn lipstick. Let me try it out on a piece of scrap first. I don't like it. And I can say I don't like it. I don't like it. Maybe try. I love having a towel on my work area because it, I can just wipe off my hands or my stamps just right on the towel. And then when I'm done, I can just put the towel in the wash, which is very convenient. Okay. How's that? That's something. It almost needs like a rose. I want a really rose on it or something. I don't know. I need to put something here. Oh, how about a word? Like, let's see. How about I have a box of vintage words. I wish I had some music quotes. Wouldn't that be dandy? Wouldn't it, though? Love is the beauty of the soul. I have a little box here, and it's just like snippet words from, these are from cards that I had taken apart. Dear friend. Okay, I guess that keeps popping up, so maybe that's going to happen. Let me add some, I've got some pretty, ooh, this Memento ink, it's Sweet Plum. It is so pretty, so pretty. Let me get my daub. A little daub made out of the remnants of a thread spool, some puffy, and some tape, and a foam dauber top. Some glue, I think a glue junk. This is Velcro. Oh, no, it's that double-sided sticky foam that you put on the bottom of your backs of your stamps. Still needs something else. Something else. Got a bunch of stickers too from the Dollar Tree. Stickers and rub-ons. Yeah, the rub-ons are really cute. Oh, there's a bird. Maybe I'll do a rub-on bird. This is really kind of bumpy, but I'll try it. I will try. We can always try. Let's do kind of like these two. So why don't I cut those two out and I'll put them on there together. What about that? Okay, now the tricky part is here. I'm going to have to find a flat surface. Where's my will that work? The smaller one, perhaps. That will help me have a tough, flat, solid surface to work on as I rub these to the paper. Okay, I need to do a little better here. I'm going to even go a step further. One moment. Oh, look at my finger. One moment, just one little moment. Do one at a time. Scissors. Okay. That's pretty good placement. And I need maybe this right here should work good. So who's got the pumpkin candles going? I don't in here. I have some cinnamon ones going in the living room. That smells pretty good. This is good. I like it. It's cute. So the day after I went to the Dollar Tree and spent a little too much. Careful. It's not pretty. A little too much money. One of my friends was like, I think I need to make a trip to Hobby Lobby. Anybody want to come? It's like, probably shouldn't. The simple reason is I just spent copious amounts of money at the Dollar Tree. So I had to decline. I made myself decline. And now I don't even think I need the dear friend anymore. Maybe I'll use that on something else. So I like that just the way it is. Okie dokie. So there's that. But I like this little jewelry box or something. I don't remember. It's a special day just for you. I don't even know what was in there. Okay, so move right along. So this goes in here like so. So if I am going to do that with that page, so what did I just do here? Because that's the beginning. So I'll probably just emulate what I do here. Well, no, I don't want them to be totally identical. Do you? You don't want them totally identical. So that's good. Let me get my stamp here and maybe some of this maroon. And do a couple of these. Also have this just in case. My wet wipes. That lightens it up a little bit. Sweet plum. So yeah, I'm kind of surrounding myself with all of my stuff. It's a bit of a mess. I'm gonna wait on that. So for this, let me show you what I have for this. This corrugated cardboard from was it an Amazon box? I can't even tell you for sure, but it's thinner than my other ones that I have. So this is a wider, definitely a wider space between the lines. These are all about the same. Yeah, so this one is just narrower because I thought it might be better for smaller spaces, but man, look at how tiny that is. That is pretty thin. Pretty thin. I need something in the corner here. Let's go back to my stickers. And also these get so thick. I thought these were pretty. So they're little 3-dimensionals from the Dollar Tree. So I could put a small one up in the corner here. Maybe this one right here, even though they're not music, they're still pretty. I could put, maybe I'll put a piece of music behind it. And that would be, or I can add a little piece of music there. So pretty. Wow, these are beautiful, aren't they? They got circles on them. A couple of them have words. So let me find. And thinking it through as I go down by the seashore. And how would that look? Work over it. Do a little bit over it. I'll do a little over it. And they've got a little 3-dimensional effect to them. That looks like a stamp. And then I can slide that right there, kind of like that. What do you think? Let's do it. Let's give it some couleur. And some glue. Glue, glue, glue. And that's another thing about having a towel next to you. If you don't have your phone book or what have you to glue on handy, just glue it right on top of the towel. There. Page done. Now, what about this guy? What about this guy? Boy, I wish I had some more stencils or something. It's kind of dull. Oh, let's move on. Let's cover this up with something. I'm going to look in here and see if I've got like a partial page that would be able to write on. It's like there's lots of space. It's so pretty, isn't it? My goodness. You see why. And those are just plain. Okay. How about that? What about that? Anything else? Cool signature. That would do some space cleanup there too. This is pretty thick. Okay, hold on now. Did you write on that? Would you even want to? There's something about it. I mean, he's blessing. There's a blessing there, but I mean, he's like naked. I don't understand. So, how about this? I could do this. I could just kind of rip around the edge. Do a real haphazard kind of. I've got my garbage right next to me. The thing is, I don't know what all of this stuff means. I'm pretty sure that it's all kosher and not anything my sweet Lord would be offended by. I mean, it's Constantinos Angelidis, first cantor of the Church of St. Eustathius, Christos, Athens. You know, that sounds like it's going to be legit. Let's get some color on here, though. How about some blue? Add some blue. The blues and browns on here. It's fun about the distressing. I did invest in a few different ones just because I haven't bought new ones. I've been using so much of the browns. Oh, look at that, 2 pounds. There's my blue one. I know I have a blue one. Hold on just a second, my friends. Where's my blue one? That's not good. Listen to that. I know I have a blue one around somewhere. So we're going to do mix up, do 2 colors. So I will do the brown, though, to add to the blue and brown. depth and some interest. Yeah, faded jeans is my blue. Huh. Definitely have to find that other one. My drawer is not that big. I don't know where it could have gone. Tells me I may not have put it away when I was supposed to have put it away. I'm pretty sure nobody else ever does that. Wow, I moved some space so that I moved some things so I have some space. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so the glue that I'm using is Elmer's Extra Strength. Yep, Elmer's Extra Strength. They also have Elmer's Extreme. Yeah, it's pretty. It's not spring. It's pretty. Okay, what else do I have here? I've already made a pocket for that. What could I cover this with now? Keep that phone book handy. My quotes back. What could I put here? I could just do. I don't want to waste a card. I don't want to waste a card that way. How about I can make 3. The thing about these pages are kind of in the smallish realm too. So, oh, here's another pocket. Oh, that's a pocket. That's a pocket. So, wouldn't it be fun just to have like 3 different little pockets here that I could put cards in, or on this side perhaps? 3 cards to make 3 pockets, or 2 cards to make 2 pockets. Let me look in here a little better. Since I have that, that's really small though. This one's bigger. We could do 2 medium-sized. Yeah, what do you think? I don't like it. Move. Ink. I like the size of that one, but it doesn't have as much color on it. I have to adapt it a little more than I want to. Could do something like this, put a card here and then a card here. See how we do this? It's just really kind of busy, isn't it? Looking at my camera over there, looking at what I can see, it's just busy. So maybe something plain. Wait. Where's... What if I do 2 plain? Nope, that's too plain. I've got, where did my music sheets go? I had a... Could do something like that. It's not very thick. It's just book page. But that's pretty, isn't it pretty? Again, too busy. All right, Elizabeth. Let's think of something else here. So everything is like decorated, you know? What about... Oh, that goes good with that. I'm gonna do 2 cards like that. I can just glue 1. Hold on a second here. Harmony. Oh, this is just a note. I couldn't pick that sideways. This one can go sideways. Oh, that's interesting. What do you think? That's interesting. Let's just do that. And then those 2 are just things that they can write on. And I'm going to use double-sided tape for these. If I can find the roll I was using. Oh, that one's done. There we go. Yeah, that'll be good. Nice and sturdy too. And ask me why I'm doing a music journal. Nobody knows. It's just one day I looked at my cards, my box of all of my journaling cards that I have made and that are just sitting there. Because when I first started journaling, doing junk journals a while ago, I made a copious amount of, I think I've used copious already, but you know what I mean? A lot of cards. Because I want to end up on a sewing machine. So, you know, you get the little fabric scraps and you just embellish all these little pieces of cardboard and find some pretty pictures and just sew all the way around them. And I made a whole bunch, downloaded a bunch of images from online, several different sites, you know, Pretty Things for You and free Pretty Things for You. That's a good site. And then all of these other places that are just generously handing over their beautiful ideas. Victoria Design, Yeah, Victoria Design has a lot of freebies. And then, honestly, there's just so many sites. I can't even think of all of them that I'm frequent. But just get on their email list and you can get so many free printables, and they're beautiful. So you just print them all out. Next thing you know, you got all this stuff and not enough books to put them in. Or when for me, my books get so fat that I have to show some restraint somewhere, and I don't put everything that I have in the books. All right, I like that. That's easy. And then this one, again, so much busyness. Let's find some plain paper. Again, I'm drawn to this, but I don't want to. I feel like Jesus is. I get it. I understand it. And the song is "We Shall Behold Him." So it honestly, just that kind of goes there. It just kind of goes. I'm going there. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna cut this edge off though. Even though you're not gonna see the song, you know, it's still gonna have power in it. Sandy Patty. I had a Sandy Patty music book. Once upon a time. Never wanted to be Sandy Patty, but I sure enjoyed her music. I know several other people who did, who were in my musical circle of friends. They wanted to be Sandy Patty, have that kind of voice, and have that kind of impact. Yep, that's happening. Double-sided tape. Yeah, I didn't rip the one side. I'm not gonna. What am I doing on time? I'm already up to 40 minutes. Man. So I'm gonna probably do this page and call it good, because it's, and then put it on fast speed. These things take so long, you know, and they take up so much space on my computer. I don't want to be spending your time that way. Because I know you got a busy life. I know your life is busy. Busy, busy, busy. Okay. There we go. So you see sort of where my process is going on this. And let's throw in something fun for you. That's a lot of busyness. That might be a good one for... No, that's a lot of the same stuff. Find something smaller. But so much that I can do on these. I like that. About that. Maybe. I don't know. The darker colored. Add that on there. Yeah, so you can see my process, see how I do, and where I'm going with this, and you know, so today's video is not brought to you by any method of madness, just kind of my process and what I'm working on in the moment, at the moment. So I'm going to keep going on this, and I hope you guys are doing really, really well. Like I said, I hope you're healthy and happy and staying free of any stress, and I love you guys. And as always, God bless, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye, friends.